Hello and welcome to 86 Armored. This is the corner of my room. My laptop is down there, so if you see me doing this, I'm trying to see what's up. I am the guy with the picky hair who clearly doesn't care. And I am here to talk about the shambolic news coming out of Arsenal, which is Xhaka, Elneny, Bellerin and Kolasinac are all going to be staying at Arsenal this season. And I'm pretty balanced, so I get the thing of these players can't be sold. If no one's interested in a player, you can't sell them. So I don't have a problem with that. Like, nobody has been interested in Elneny or Kolasinac this whole season. The fact that one of them's on over 100 grand a week is the club's fault, but cool. But Bellerin, I've heard mixed news, but it's just exasperating. Like, I don't want to see these guys on the team anymore. Like, what are we doing here? We're supposed to be getting back into the top four, all this kind of shite. Yet, we're going into a season, Partey's injured, shocker. And, it's not even a slight against Partey, whatever, but it's just like, yeah, this is what happens when you have one good midfielder and they get injured. You need to replace him. And even if we sign Maddison or Odegaard, who replaces Partey? What, El Sideways? Like, he's the only guy that can basically efficiently break up play. And Xhaka's, I think, good at it, but he's Xhaka. Like, he's not Partey. To me, the closest you have to a Partey is Elneny, which says a lot. And it's just, we're going into the season against Brentford with Xhaka and Elneny in midfield. Like, are you serious? I don't know, man. And then you got Arteta who's saying, like, not only is he staying, but he's going to be key in the midfield and he's very important. And it's like, well, cool. He's staying and how is he a key part? This is what I don't get. Because for me, if he's playing as a squad player, I don't have a problem with it. I want him gone, but people are very unbalanced, right? Xhaka inherently is a good player. He's not a good player in England. Just get that right. If you give him time and space on the ball, he's great. But you don't have that in England. And moving beyond that, Arsenal are a shambles right now. And the fans are toxic. I'm just going to say it. It's toxic one way or the other. If you play badly, obviously you're going to get slated. But there are players that maybe don't, like a Partey even, or an Aubameyang. Right? Guys that have shown form, they've had injury problems for Partey. And in Aubameyang's case, he's had a shocker of a season and a shocker of a pre-season. But he's kind of shown what he's about. But we are not a patient fan base right now. So for someone like Xhaka, you just need to move on. And the same for Bellerin, and it's like, Bellerin's making a classic Bellerin mistake in pre-season. He's probably going to be at the club, great. Kolasinac, like, I don't know, man. I'm kind of speechless because I didn't expect them to like change everything, but Tavares is a good player. Who's the other guy? Lokonga looks good. Ben White is a positive signing, and you're like, okay, it's Arsenal, and we still haven't fixed the midfield. But for Arsenal standards, it's like maybe we're kind of making some positive progress here. And then you just get any kind of vague, and I'm not even hopeful, just positive, any reason to be positive. It's like you've just set sail in a boat. The wind has just stopped, so you need to now row to move the boat forward, and like all the oarsmen have just dropped their oars in water. It's like you're not going anywhere. And we're there, and it's like, okay, we're building up. Tavares, cool. Lokonga, cool. Ben White, cool. We've got Pepe, who's relatively young. You've got Smith Rowe. Well, Nelson doesn't play, neither does Martinelli, I guess, will be part of it. Maitland-Niles doesn't really play. There's the other guy, Saka, Jesus. So you got Saka that they're trying to build a core around, and you're like, okay, cool. But then we've still got these same players that are just dragging us down. And it's like, if you can't get a fee for certain players, just let them leave. And in Xhaka's case, I get it, because I don't know, man. It depends. You know what it comes back down to again is Kroenke. How much money is Kroenke funding the summer? Because if the guy could just chuck 50, 60 million into the club, you can take a hit on Xhaka. You can maybe say, oh, let's just cancel Kolasinac, and that should be done anyway because he's earning way too much, and we don't need 3 left backs, and he's not a centre back. So what's he there for? Like, it's just, I don't even know what the point in this video is because I'd feel like I'm just on a really weird, unstructured rant, and I could be going on circles, but it's just frustrating as usual. It's always frustrating with Arsenal, and it's just like, how, I just don't get what we're supposed to be doing this year. What's the aim? Is the aim top 4? Is the aim top 6? Is the aim to finish 10th? Because you know what it's like, right? You take your car into the mechanics and you've got a gearbox problem. You need to replace the gearbox, and you come out of it, you've got your engine serviced, and you've got a brand new set of tyres, and you filled the thing up with gas. It's like, well, the gearbox is still fucked. Like, the midfield is still broken. Signing Maddison, or even let's say we signed Grealish. Do you think Grealish alone next to Partey is enough to fix that midfield? It's a season we're talking about. Like, we need... Who's in midfield right now? Xhaka, Elneny, Partey, Lokonga. I'm talking about just the deep players, right? Forget Smith Rowe and the Cams. We know the situation there. We need someone. So out of those players, Lokonga's young, Partey is injured. Like, we need another 2 players, and I would argue we need 3, depending on what you're going to do with Willock. Like, to build a proper squad. So I just don't get how we're supposed to bridge the gap to these guys. If we're going to have the same people dragging us down, then, and not only just dragging us down, Bellerin's getting a new deal, possibly. Xhaka's probably for another 4 years, so I just don't know where we're going. And I should probably just leave it at that, because I'm just going to end up saying the same thing over and over again. So, peace out, thanks for watching. And this is only, like, all these videos have been quick. I'm filming a podcast episode later on today with my good friend. I can't really tell you when it's going to be out, because I'm in the middle of moving right now. So, like, even now, I'm sitting there recording and I'm kind of looking at my phone and I'm getting, like, notifications from moving companies. So, it's kind of a bit iffy. But, yeah, I just wanted to get something out just so that I've got something out. I'm not just going to sleep on you guys. But, yeah, thanks for watching. And I really want to get in touch with some international fans. So I know I'm a small fry, but for anyone that actually even watches this stuff, if you know any of your international fans you want to come on the podcast or something, please get in touch, because there are so many gunners around the world, and I really want to get in touch with some of them, because I feel like in the UK we kind of really neglect the international fans. Like, there's huge Arsenal communities around the world. So yeah, if you're interested, get in touch. But other than that, I will be back with a proper episode at some point. And I also don't have a name for this, and I'm also doing a new introduction, which I should be filming this weekend, which would be kind of funny, because I basically want to do something that's like an anti-rap / you'll see. But yeah, thanks, man. Like, subscribe, all that shite, man. Crunk out.